Hi there, Sandra here from Create in Spain, and today I am taking part in a hop which has been organised by Amanda from Rise and Procrastinate to celebrate her 500 subscribers. Well done, Amanda, congratulations. Right, let's get on with the card. I have a 9x9 piece of card here and a piece of plastic. It was cut from a folder which is slightly bigger. I sprayed the back of this with a temporary adhesive and I'm going to put it on top of my piece of plastic. Then I'm going to take it to my machine and I'm going to do the cutting. So this is the cut that you're going to make. Now I've done it on a piece of plain card so that you can see the cuts better and you can see what the idea is. But what you want to do is to have your design ready, coloured and stamped and whatever ready to go before you actually do the cut. It will be a lot easier because obviously if I was going to colour this and use brushes and things on it, I'm going to disturb the puzzle, and that is not what I want to do. Because the next part of it, I'm going to take another piece of the plastic, I'm going to put it over the top and seal it up. Now, if you don't have a heat tool, there's a very easy way of doing it, and that's to put a thin layer of double-sided tape around the outside and to then put your piece of plastic over the top. So I have my piece coloured in, I have my sentiment on it and my little picture, and I have got it cut onto my backing piece of plastic. So what I then did was I used a piece of this stuff which is press and seal, and I used that to transfer it to a piece of press and seal, so that it's got the press and seal on the back here and it holds all the pieces. Now, unless you want to spend a long time putting your puzzle back together, don't let it fall to pieces, and that is why I've used the press and seal and I've got it as it is. Because although this puzzle has only got a relatively few pieces, because it isn't interlocked, it's actually quite difficult to put together. It will take a lot longer than some people will think. You'll take it apart and think, oh yeah, that'll be really easy to put together. It's deceptive. It will take them a while longer. Now, I'll give you a tip on putting it together. If you do break it apart, work from the center outwards. This is really difficult to do if you do the outside edges and then try and do the middle. So work from the center and go out if you have to do it. But you can put a piece of press and seal over the top, fold it over underneath it, then remove it from the top and then cut away the excess, which is what I've done. So I have another piece of my plastic which has been cut big enough so that this will fit inside. And I decided, because a lot of people don't have heat tools, I'm just going to do this with double-sided tape. So here I have it with a little frame that I've designed for it as well, so whoever gets it can just pull out the little puzzle from its pocket. I'm using a 12-inch square card base, so the back piece here was cut to 12 centimetres, not 12 inches. Did I say inches? Okay, 12 centimetre card base, and that means that each of these sides is 12 by 13, because obviously I needed to be able to stick them onto the back. Now, the reason I've done that is because a lot of people didn't have access to card that large. If you do, fine, cut it out in one piece and that'll be nice and easy. So with my piece here, I'm going to just put it inside the card with some homemade glue dots. The reason for that is I want people to be able to remove it easily from the card when they get it. And if I stick it down with double-sided tape, that's not going to be quite so easy. So a few little homemade glue dots, and they're homemade because I can't access the shops at the moment to get any other ones anyway. So this is just Eileen's Tack It Over and Over, which has been left to dry on a vinyl backing sheet. So this can now go in the centre of my card. There we are, and that bit is ready to go. So here's the finished card. I've used things that I had in my stash already to go on the front. I figured may as well use what I've got. So I found a background that I'd done just as a demonstration. I've had this cake cut out for a little while and coloured in, so I thought the colours went with it really well. And I've added some little stars just to jazz it up a bit, and they look rather pretty. So when you open it up, you get this. Now, so it says, here is a puzzle for you to do. The centerpiece is my clue. The reason for that is because the puzzle is an awful lot easier to do if you start it from the center. Now, if you have someone who thinks this puzzle is going to be really, really easy, and you're really sneaky, you want to make it more difficult, then don't give them the clue about going from the center in the first place, and that would be one. You could put whatever image you like in here. It could be anything from, I don't know, pictures of lots of Smarties or jelly beans or something, which is quite difficult to piece together anyway, if you want to make it harder. If you want to make it harder still, and you're really quite cruel, you could make it a double-sided one. Just don't use any adhesive on the other side, and you'll have to very, very carefully put it together and put it in the envelope if that's what you're going to do. But if you have the evil factor of Cruella de Vil, you could do any one of those and break the puzzle up, put it in the envelope without a picture. Lots of variations on being particularly evil. So there we go. Depends on the person who's going to receive the card as to how difficult you want to make it, but it can be very difficult if you want it to be. And that's it. That's my contribution to the 500 subscriber hop. Congratulations to Amanda, and I'll see you again soon. Take care now. The next person in the hop is listed below.